I love me
Hey, what's up, y'all? It's Deftronic. www.deftronic.com. You can catch me on Twitter. Twitter.com/Deftronic. Mainly what I wanted to speak on is I've been seeing a lot of early stock of Foot Lockers and mom and pop stores of the Concords, and I've been noticing while going through pairs that a lot of pairs are messed up, kind of defective. So what I wanted to stress was that when you guys are going out on the 23rd to 22nd, because y'all gonna be camping for these. But yeah, when y'all go out, I want you guys to inspect your pairs. You know, if you're at the counter, I know there's gonna be a line behind you. Probably people are bitching and crying and moaning and whatever. Dude, just do yourself a favor and please open the box, inspect your shoes. A lot of the shoes I've been seeing in stock rooms or whatnot, there's been like a kind of excessive glue marks around the toe cap, right around this area. Like it's kind of like a white kind of glue around the toe cap. You wanna look out for that, because it's a black patent leather, toe box, and you don't want to see like white stuff and all that crap. And of course, with all like the talk and what's going on about fakes and B grades and early whatever. I mean, you don't want to have stuff on your feet and you got glue and all this stuff. People are like, oh, he probably got fakes on or whatever. You do want to make sure that your toe cap sole is milky. Like I said way back in July, when people said that I had fakes and that they weren't going to be milky, but as confirmed they are. So that's 1 point for me and 0 for the haters. And also, what I've noticed on a couple of pairs that I was going through, that the tongue tab, of course you want to look for the the Jock Dan and the Juma Man tongue tabs. Of course it should say Jumpman and it should say Jordan, and you want to look at this because I saw like 2 or 3 pairs where the tongue tag portion was really creased, and of course this is like a really big part of the shoe where the tongue tag is supposed to show through the laces. Makes it look all nice, makes it pop and all crispy and fresh, like so you can long step pimp swag walk on them. So you want to have that looking straight when it's between the laces. You don't want to have a big ass crease and looking all sloppy and whatnot, so you want to look out for that. What I've also noticed that on the white midsole parts, like kind of like smudges or whatnot. It's not on a lot of pairs, but I noticed it in like areas that it shouldn't be on. Exactly, not yet, because the shoe shouldn't have any messed up parts. But yeah, basically I just wanted to say, if you're at the counter, just check your shoe. I mean, you as a consumer, you have the right to inspect what you're purchasing before you hand over your money. I don't care if there's 20,000 people behind you. You wait online all day, all night, whatever. When you get to that counter, you have the right to inspect your shoes. So inspect your shoes, man. Check them out, because just to get this pair, I went through like 3 pairs just to find a good, decent pair that I felt was, worth my money. So yeah, just check your pair out. And big shout outs to sneakerfiles.com and Nightwing2303 and Brian over there, for that cool grade video. I mean, opened a lot of eyes, and really appreciative for that. I know they've been getting, a lot of hate from certain people or whatnot, and, they really didn't deserve that. It wasn't cool at all, because they specifically said before the video started that, it wasn't a shot at anybody. It was just a video being done to help out the public, so they don't get shafted or get the short end of the stick from when they're purchasing from these sites. And I guess people took offense to it because of the certain site mentioned that they pick up or whatnot. No one's saying that you got a messed up pair or you got fake pairs or whatever. They were just saying what their experience was, what Nightwing's experience was with the pair that he, specifically got. So he shouldn't get any hate for that, man. And it's just kind of sad. They got his video taken down, they got it flagged, and it's a bunch of nonsense, and, you know, commend people that step up and do stuff like that, you know. I'm pretty sure you know me as one of the person that had the cool grades who said it sucked and the quality was trash and I didn't like it. And people ask me, well, why do you have the shoe? You know, why'd you get it if you didn't like it? You know, the fact is I wanted the shoe, and then when I tried it on, I didn't like it. You know, and I told you guys, hey, it sucks, I don't like it, it's trash. You know, but there's a few people out there that will get a shoe and it'll be trash in their hand while they're doing the video, but they'll still smile for you and say, hey, this shoe is crack, it's dope, you know, smell the smell, it's all nice and whatever, when it's really not, and they don't really like it, you know. But, you know, we try to keep it real for you guys, and that's what I do, and that's what I roll with. I roll with real people, you know. So, you know, go subscribe over there at Nightwing 2303. He's dropping a lot of good performance videos, and Sneaker Files is doing a lot of good things for the sneaker community, and I commend them and I salute them, and you guys should support them also, man. And that's what it's about. But yeah, this is just a video to make you guys aware that you should go and definitely check out your shoes before you purchase them. Because I was in the store today, and this kid was buying a pair of Concords, and he was just like, oh, did anybody wear these? Are you sure nobody just wore these or tried them on? The guy behind the counter was like, no. But it was one of the pairs that I had already expected, and I knew that someone wore them. They tried it on because the bent part by the Jumpman, it was kind of bent and had a little dirt smudge in the, you know, from the walking on the ground trying to get on, you know. But he didn't even look at him. He just asked him that question. They said no, and he gave his money. He just walked out. So I'm pretty sure when he gets home, he's going to be like, yo, these are tried on. He's going to get mad and try and bring them back. But he just got the last of the size that he wanted. So whatever. Yeah, man, but this goes for any shoe. Check your shoes out. I mean, you're pretty sure you saw what happened with me and the Air Trainer Hiwachi, the Bo Jacksons. I got like probably the worst pair ever. Like, I mean, horrible. Like, looks like somebody threw that shit in a vat of like alien dick glue, like I said before. But yeah, I'm still alive. You need me, hit me up on Twitter, hit me up on my site. I'm always answering questions, helping everybody out the best of my abilities. Yeah, thank you for your support. Thank you for this continued subscriptions. Thank you for asking me if I'm alright. Appreciate that. And yeah, man, probably won't be having events until probably next year. So happy new year, and have a blessed year, and be safe, and, you know, just continue to do great stuff. You know, just be true and all that good stuff. Let me stop talking like I'm Dr. Phil, because I'm not. Probably the worst type of nigga out here. But yeah, man, Deftronic, that's 3 W's, Deftronic.com, Twitter.com/Deftronic, Deftronic.tumblr.com. Yeah, Team MEM, Murder Everything Moving, Team USA. Yeah, shouts to me. Shouts to Nightwing 2303. Shouts to Soul Real TM, Big CMS, Quan B, Goodfella, Justin P had a new baby, baby on the way. No, the baby's here. It's already born. Yeah, yeah. Oh my God, it's just everybody. Thank you. Appreciate everything. And yeah, man, be good. Peace. Deftronic 1.